So another thing you talked about was some of the ways in which you tried to take control of everything, i.e. pick and pack. So you said to be really, you did bought pick and pack in-house, and then you realised to be really efficient at scale, you needed robots, you needed high ceilings, and you needed all sorts of things, and just thought, no, we're going to put that back out. And that in order to achieve the next stage of growth, it would be through partnerships and outsourcing expertise. Just tell us about some of the experiences of things like bringing pick and pack in-house, and then you had them made, how you came to the decision of, oh no, we just can't do it. We don't want to do it.
Yeah, well, it's like you say, you just get caught up in like pick and pack software, then like you say, architecting like these different levels of you need high ceilings, we've got a small warehouse. Then when you want to do USA and you want to do Europe, what you can do is set up your own warehouse. You've got to get a legal company out there and stuff. You can just partner with a 3PL. And the other areas we sort of found it was actually in marketing. Like was working with agencies who were scaling our ads on like, say, Facebook. And then we thought, okay, let's take it in-house. And what we realized is it started to go downhill because these people might have been good, but our environment was not making them better, because our environment is not, we're not a Facebook agency. It's not. We're not testing that person. The person's not learning. If anything, they're going to go downhill in our culture. But when people join us, we lift people up if we want to make great supplements. So what I found is some of the things we took in house just bombed, and we did the same with Amazon. We was with an Amazon partner. We took it in house. It went from 70 grand to like 10 grand, and but we might have saved $1 a month. And it's like,
how much did you save? $1 grand.
Well, $1 grand off the agency cost. So your focus now is, you also said to me how you believe your core skill is you can create products that will sell £1 million in volume per month. What do you look for? Or how do, like everyone in this room wants to create those types of products? That's your core expertise that you're now focusing on with your team. How do you do it? What's the kind of ingredients to doing that? So with like making the actual product?
Well, with thinking about what it's going to be, how do you come up with the concepts? And
but I think that what it is like for me, the only thing I can tell you is it was a passion. Like I obsessed about health supplements since I was like 15 because I wanted to change my own health. So I guess if you're obsessing about a subject, you become, again, a bit of a connoisseur. So like I think you then start to know, you get a creative energy, and then suddenly you want to create something, and then bit by bit you find a way. But for us, it was literally the first product was just in my kitchen. I was ordering ingredients online, but I'll check the origin, I'll check the processes, I'll check the flavor, the texture, and then bit by bit you would formulate the product. You would then take it to a contract packer. They would give you some more advice. So I don't know. So it's hard to sort of say because it's sort of like it's a passion and obsession. What's
the product that you're most proud of in your range?
Well, Perform was our raw plant protein powder was our first product. That's most of our sales. So I'd say that. But then the product I take every day is well, I take quite a few of them every day. But it's whole. It's like an all-around nutritional product that you can then add a banana or spinach to it, and it just gives you your foundation nutrition. But that took 3 years to make. So I'd probably say it's whole, to be honest.
Will you just share with everyone your analogy about hay bales and how it's very easy to lay down the first hay bales, but when you're on the 500th layer? Because I thought this is a brilliant analogy for thinking about a fast-growing business.
Yeah, so it's actually someone asked me to help them lay some hay bales outside, and what I found is when you lay in the first layer, it was easy. It was 20 upon 20 upon 20. And I did the first one, did the second one, did the third one. But the fourth one, then, I had to put it over my shoulder. Then the fifth one, you got to, like, one by one, it's hard to get in the middle. So we have to now, sixth one, we've got to create some stairs. The seventh one, we've got to create another stairs. So each time it was taking a lot longer. But the first one was really quick. And then what it is, if we carried on, the eighth one, now you got a health, ninth one, you got a health and safety issue. But if we carried on, next minute we need scaffolding, I need a health and safety advisor, I need an architect, I need a thing. And then what it is, it would be so wobbly the wind would blow it. So then we'd have to rebuild the foundation. And it's kind of like business, and this is what starts off like when we got into, let's say, a website, I set the website myself. I got a Shopify theme. I got the, I set it all up, set up recharge, set up all these other bits, got it all moving. But now what it is to run multiple countries, to run all the language translation, to run everything else. We've got 3 developers full time, or 4, and we've got a head of tech. Now, what it is, something, before you know it, you're getting caught up in it as well, and you're like, this thing, it was easy to lay the 5 hellbells. Now it's complex, and also then you get frustrated with people because you're like, look, I've done that Shopify store myself really quickly. Why are you now taking 3 months, it requiring 4 developers to do it? But what you realise is, because it's bigger and you're going further, it's a lot more complex, and it just reminds me that we don't want to be the best tech company. We don't want to, and as soon as I start thinking like that, more reason to partner with the right companies that do love that. They obsess about it, and that's why more so than ever, I more want to partner with people now rather than bring it in house. But you have your core team to help coordinate it, because you're still going to need people coordinated. So let's say if you work with a marketing agency, they're going to need a coordinator to help them with the content and everything else. Yeah, so it's just a shift, because I went from I brought it in house, and now I'm almost thinking doing the opposite, because it's distracting us from what we're best at.
Brilliant.
All right.
Thank you, Salvatore.
Yeah, cool.
Lovely to speak to you.
Thank you.
Big round of applause for Salvatore.
Cheers.
Thank you.